footage you've never seen, and the first new Beatles songs in 25 years. The Beatles Anthology, November 19th on ABC. The Beatles Anthology, November 19th on ABC.
Coming next, it's Live with Regis and Kathie Lee. Today, she's the often frantic, sometimes frustrated, but always funny Fran on Mad About You, actress Leela Kenzel. Plus, from giant jazz to Top of the Pops hits, now they're stomping stages and ain't misbehaving. The Pointer Sisters sing for us. And healthy, hearty veggie dishes are the order of the day as new cookbook author Linda McCartney prepares bountiful bean burgers. All next on Live. Now here are Regis Philbin and Kathie Lee Gifford.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's Wednesday, October 4th, 1995, Yom Kippur.
Yes.
Day of Atonement. We wish all of our Jewish friends well.
Very excited. Today's the day I may become a vegetarian. If there's anybody I'd do it for, it's Paul McCartney. He happens to be here today with his beautiful wife, Linda. There he is. Hello, Paul. Pardon? You're not on the show.
For my wife.
I know he is.
You're on the show now. We're thrilled.
I seem to be on the show, don't I?
Paul, tell me the truth. Do you have a favorite of Linda's recipes?
No, anything she does is okay by me.
Paul, you have eaten these recipes.
I have eaten every single one in that book.
Uh-huh. Are you a vegetarian as well?
Yes, sir.
And has it made a difference in your life?
Yeah.
Are you more at peace with the world?
I'm more at peace with the world, Regis.
Maybe that's what we all should become, vegetarians.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
the answer.
Now, there's a thought.
I have to admit, back in, let's see, the early 60s, when you all invaded America, I was sitting at Hard Day's Night, like all my other friends, sitting there, and said to myself, I'm not going to be one of those that yells out. I'm going to be dignified. I'm going to have elegance.
You didn't.
And all of a sudden it started.
Oh, no.
Through the whole, and I found myself going, Paul.
That's it?
Paul?
That's the best you could do?
By the end, but not in the end, the middle of the movie, Paul! I have a wall at my house where I grew up that is covered with kisses, practicing my lipstick and kissing you.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
I got one of those walls, too.
So you're a mutt, too?
I'm a mutt.
We're all mutts.
Anyway, it's
Thank
nice
God.
to see you, Paul, and thank you
Thank
for
you
coming
for
by.
being
here. Okay.
Maybe you'll come out at the end of the show. I'll tell you what.
He's still beautiful.
Tell you what, whatever we make here, maybe you'll come out and sample it for us.
No, I'll leave her to it. It's her show.
Okay. Oh, disappoint everybody. Nice.
Yeah, go ahead. Be a nice vegetarian. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Your kids would go. Yeah, they
has
would.
a exciting new cookbook. It's called Linda's Kitchen. And in here, Barry, down here, baby. There it is, okay. And in here are some beautiful pictures. I just asked her, because she is an excellent photographer, if she took her own pictures, and she said,
no. I don't do food.
I don't do food.
I just cook it.
That's
It's kind of like an
enough.
art form all to itself, these
Yeah, well,
food
actually, it's funny. Food is an art form, I think, especially veggie food, because you don't have to handle animals.
How long have you been a vegetarian?
Over 20 years.
20 years.
What's the biggest difference it's made in your life?
My mic. Somebody just gave me a microphone.
It's a new thing called show business. What's the big difference it's made in your life in 20 years?
Well, I think one thing, I feel kinder, because nothing's dying from my plate. And I think it gives you a new outlook. You look at life in a different way.
To appreciate the planet we live on.
Yeah, and I think it really, what we eat, seeing that we all do, it really affects the planet. And the meat industry is really hard. You know, it's hard to produce Plus, there'd be no starvation if we ate all of that, because it's so much easier to grow.
Well, what are we
Good
making right
reasons.
now?
We are making veggie burgers or bean burgers.
Veggie burgers or bean burgers. All right, fine. Well, here's one of the great recipes from the book.
Yeah.
Shall we? And that's
Smells
what the
great,
finished
by the
product
way.
looks like.
Almost
it
looks
looks
like
just
a crab cake.
A crab cake or a
Without
hamburger.
the crabs.
Without the crab. You don't eat
Yeah.
seafood at all either.
I call it sea life.
See
not
life.
seafood.
See life. See,
As a
it
matter of
changes
fact-
your perspective.
As a matter of fact, next week, Linda's going to give away 1 million of these veggie burgers to Bosnia. Huh?
Good for you.
That's it. Well, it's actually...
That is so exciting.
Good idea.
Well, the thing is that there's so many people that need feeding because of that war, and it's so much easier to feed vegetarian than meat.
Sure.
So off
All
it
right.
We
goes.
will be grateful for it.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of children will get fed.
Yeah,
In fact,
that's
a million mouths, which is great.
Here's the recipe.
Are you going to do it, Rich?
No, I'm going to help
Kathie?
you.
yes, I'll help you. Whatever.
All right, so you need 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Right.
Okay.
Come on, cast
Yes,
it.
yes,
This
yes.
is the first time she's cooked
Is
in
this the
12 years.
Not true.
But the fun
These
thing-
are onions.
Oh, I know those. They look familiar.
You chop them
One
yourself.
finely chopped onion.
And then we just brown them in here?
Look
Yeah,
how
you
nice
just
she
brown
does that.
them.
She knows her way around a kitchen.
Yes, I do.
Well, the great thing about this cookbook is it's easy, and you can do whatever you want. If you love onions, add another one if you want. Mm-hmm. Put the garlic in.
Garlic.
Well, almost all
Okay.
of it.
All right.
So-
Okay. And you
And
brown
that's
this.
2
And you brown
sliced garlic cloves.
Right.
All right. Now,
Got your pens out, everybody?
now what do we need? Cumin seeds?
Cumin seed. If you fancy, if you like something else, put that in. But you
This-
brown that and then mix it all up. Then we're going to put it in the beans, which look like that originally, and then we puree them.
They're cannelli beans, huh?
Yeah.
You can make it with
Any
probably different
beans.
kinds of beans, yeah.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it. If you don't like onions, you don't put onions in.
So it's a can of cannelli beans puree.
Right.
Happen to love garbanzo beans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love
Paul
it.
says he tasted every one of these recipes.
Well-
Is he kidding us?
No, actually, I do the cooking at home, so
Really?
he pretty much has.
It sounds like you live the most serene life there on your farm with all the sheep grazing and all the...
I love it. It's an organic farm.
Where's that, in Central Park?
Right over there. In fact, the
I thought you
folks
guys
there
lived here in
tonight.
New York.
No, we live in England.
You do live in England. All right, so we've got the cannelli beans. Now you
Now,
got...
when that's done, that's got to sizzle a bit. more.
okay, and you've got 1/3 cup of fresh breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Where do
Well,
they
we're going to
go?
put everything's going to go in
Should we
here.
just pretend it's done? They're brown,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, go ahead, just put them in.
Stick it all. In fact, it's all going to go in the beans.
Now, the breadcrumbs go on top?
Yep.
I love Linda. She comes here to show us how to cook. We do all the work. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, in fact, maybe I should do something.
Throw in 1 egg.
Throw in that free-range egg,
Okay.
and then a pinch of whatever you like. Should I do the pinch?
Yeah, go
Sure,
ahead.
pinch.
Pinch of sea salt,
There's a little chili powder. a little
parsley,
pinch
green
of
stuff is
salt,
good for you.
Yeah.
And some...
Chili if you like chili. I like a bit of chili, not a lot.
Okay. Then you get the hands in there, don't you? And you-
Oh, I love that. though.
Yeah,
I
that
love,
is
And
an
so-
organic
I'm a
experience. and it's-
hands-on person.
Yeah, I love
But
to make
it
a
is.
meatloaf. That's a good day when
no, meatless loaf.
you... Meatless loaf.
Well,
when
you know,
get
the
your
funny-
hands in there.
No, but the funny thing is, I don't like, that's what I wouldn't like about a meatloaf. You're touching some flesh. But
Dead
this,
flesh, Linda.
dead flesh.
I know.
All right,
Whereas
I'm gonna-
this, you could actually take this and shape it into a meatloaf and stick it in the oven. So you can do anything with this. You can make meatless balls out of this.
You know, it'd be
anything.
cute to make little stars and stuff for kids.
Yeah,
Because they love to eat little...
Meatless balls, you like that?
I love little meatless balls.
Yeah. Or big meatless balls.
I'm going to try this little meatless ball right here.
I love beans, so I know I'm going to love beans.
You're going to love it.
It's great. It really is.
Very
Anyway,
tasty,
so you
very
put it all
consistency.
together like this, and then you shape it into
Shape it.
this.
Also, isn't it true that once you start going vegetarian, you get used to certain tastes as well? You re-educate your palate.
Oh, it's fun. It is so much fun. And you just think, wow, nothing's dying from my plate. I'm kind. And it's, as you say, you have a new outlook because you look at food in a different way.
Here's the
think it's
book
terrific.
right
Yeah,
here.
think about
Linda's
it.
I'm going to
Kitchen.
think about it. Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
Recipe is in our newsletter. We'll be back.
For more information about this recipe and all of this week's show, send a stamped self-addressed envelope and $2 to Live Newsletter, number 230, Post Office Box 2010, Floral Park, New York, 11002.